Hey guys, alright, this is another rabbit hole video. This came up during when we were talking about Zoroastrianism and the birth of Zoroastrianism, which is sometime in, I don't remember exactly which century that started. I think it's like the 3rd century BC, but I'm not sure. But anyways, this is the video about dualism in cosmology because that came up in connection with like Zoroastrianism. It said that Zoroastrianism was like the first dualistic cosmology, and I had no idea what that is. I still don't know. And this is the Wikipedia about it. I'm gonna start a timer for 5 minutes so I don't rant too long. All right, so dualism or dualistic cosmology is the moral or belief that two fundamental concepts exist which often oppose each other. It's an umbrella term that covers a diversity of views from various religions, including both traditional religions and scriptural religions. So I'm instantly thinking about like good and evil, and I already see that here. All right, let's continue reading. So moral dualism is the belief of the great complement of or conflict between the benevolent and malevolent. So benevolent, I think, is like good, kind, positive intentions, and I think malevolent's like the opposite of that. Evil, yes, it's like the opposite, evil to others. It simply implies that there are two moral opposites at work, independent of any interpretation of what might be moral, and independent of how these may be represented. Moral opposites might, for example, exist in a worldview that has one God, more than one God, or none. By contrast, duotheism, bitheism, ditheism implies at least two gods. Duotheism, bitheism, and ditheism. Okay, all of these are popping up the same Wikipedia article. So I think they all mean the same thing, maybe. While bitheism implies harmony, ditheism implies rivalry and opposition, such as good versus evil, or light and dark, or summer and winter. For example, a ditheistic system would be one in which one God is a creator and the other a destroyer. In theology, dualism can also refer to the relationship between a deity and creation, or the deity and the universe. The form of dualism that is a belief shared in certain traditions of Christianity and Hinduism. Got it. So we have theology. No, sorry. We have that form of dualism. Which form of dualism? Oh, got it. So I think they're talking about ditheistic systems. Okay, so within Chinese culture and philosophy, the opposition and combination of the universe's two basic principles are expressed as the yin-yang, a really cool symbol. I have heard of that. That's like that one. And our traditionally foundational doctrine of Taoism and Confucianism. What are these? Yeah, these are like philosophies. So Taoism is a philosophy, and Confucianism is a system of thought and behavior. I wonder if there are people that are like modern day Taoists or Confucianists. All right, let's get this last one in. Many myths and creation motifs. What is a motif? A distinctive feature or idea that reoccurs in a story, a motif. Okay, so many myths and creation motifs. I think it's like motif. Maybe I've heard of that word. So many creation myths and motifs with dualistic cosmologies have been described in ethnographic and anthropological literature. What is ethnographic? Ethnography is a branch of anthropology and the systematic study of individual cultures. Very cool. That's super cool. Ethnography. The motifs The motifs conceive the world as being created, organized, or influenced by two demiurges, cultural heroes, or other mythological beings who compete with each other or have a complementary function in creating, arranging, or influencing the world. There is a huge diversity of such cosmologies, in some cases such as the Chukchi, which is in Siberia. One second, I'm going to pause this timer. I'm going over time. Okay, so it seems like there's this motif of dualism that happens to occur. So I'm going to finish this last sentence. They are related to dualistic organization of societies, moieties. Moieties are kinship, social web, relationship that form an important part of the lives of all humans in all societies. Okay, so let's check this out. So there are a huge diversity of such cosmologies. In some cases, such as among Chukchi, the beings collaborate rather than compete, and they contribute to the creation in a co-equal way. In many other instances, the two beings are not of the same importance or power. Sometimes one of them is even characterized as gullible. Sometimes they can be contrasted as good versus evil. They may be often believed to be twins or at least brothers. Dualistic motifs in mythologies can be observed in all inhabited continents. Okay, cool. That's dualism in cosmology. See you guys on the next rabbit hole.